guys, and welcome to my channel and yet another video. um you guys do not even know the struggles that it has taken to get to this point, honestly. But I'm here, so this is going to be a little get ready with me chit chat, just talk, get ready, literally. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I've had a long day. Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, I already have my eyebrows done, and I'm about to, so I'm actually going to be using the Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette today. I used it at a wedding. It was supposed to be in my vlog, which is a whole nother story, so how about I start with that. And I'm going to just go ahead and start priming my eyes while I tell you all this story. And I'm going to be using the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in chestnut, and then we're going to get into this juicy story. So what happened is that, I went to Dallas for a wedding about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to vlog, since I've now started my channel and everything, and vlogging is something that I always wanted to do, just try and everything. So I was like super excited about it. Granted, like, my friends had to keep reminding me over and over and over again to vlog, because not used to just picking up a camera and talking into it. And it was hard getting used to like holding the camera or talking into it and just walking around and everything, especially at the airport. I already felt like I was being looked at weird, and then I realized why, because I had a shirt on with Bob Marley smoking a blunt. But yeah, so, and then holding the camera to just like okay. So I didn't really vlog much at the airport, in all honesty. But I still went ahead and did my thing and everything, came back, uploaded it into Premiere Pro, pieced the clips together. There were 79 of them. And I know, because after I was done, I was like, it took me hours, because I had to like find the right ones, place them in the right places, like little short clips from different things. Okay, so yeah, I did that, and then because I put myself like on a schedule, because it's kind of like busy for me right now. Like, I have my classes, I have work, and I have this, so I have to like create a schedule so that way I can balance everything and basically be like a well-rounded, balanced individual, which I'm not. I'm trying. So after doing that, now I was like, okay, I set aside a day to edit before going ahead to upload on YouTube. Long story short, what happened is I opened it and my video was gone. It was saved, but it was gone, and I was so frustrated and I wanted to cry. But I was like, big girls don't cry, so, which is surprising, because normally, like, sometimes like I cry. I'm not even going to lie, I cry. Okay, there's no point flexing or acting. I cry. I do cry, and it's okay. You can cry, you're allowed to cry. Anywho, moving forward and fast forwarding from that, so I started editing, went through the whole thing again, was able to get it together. And the next thing that happened was I exported it, and after exporting it, I went ahead to upload it to YouTube. And I was just about to post it and like breathe this sigh of relief, like, I finally did it. And I was just like, what, let me just watch it, see how it looks first before we go ahead and hit that publish on there. And that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my whole 25 years of being alive, because what happened next, I could not believe. Like literally, you know when you click on the video to watch it and it just like occupies that like screen, like you know, the regular video screen. What happened was I clicked on this ish and it was the regular screen, and in the middle of it was this small black box, and literally I was just shocked, and I spent the rest of my day trying to figure that out. Couldn't figure it out, and I'm not even going to lie to you, I was almost tempted, and I'm going in with edges. I was almost tempted to just go ahead and post it like that, in all honesty, but I was like, I'm not trying to just, you know, do my channel anyhow, so I just fashioned and everything, and I was just like, well, I know what to do and what not to do next time, because in all honesty, what am I even trying to say, I used my phone to vlog for the most part. I only had like one clip where it was my camera, and that's because I felt like the phone was easier for me to use, and it was just lighter than carrying that big old camera and everything around, which it was, but I don't know if that's the reason why it came out the way it did. Honestly and truly, I couldn't tell you if that was the reason why. Just know it came out the way it did, and it wasn't funny, it wasn't nice, and I wasn't about to give that to y'all, because you deserve better than a crazy video. So that, my friends, is the story of how I ended up not having a Dallas vlog after being oh so excited about it, in all honesty. But you know what, it's all good. You live and you learn next. So that is what happened, and a different one was about to happen today, and I was like, oh hell no. So I'm here, okay, and that was supposed to be last Friday, but I missed a Friday, and you know, just like one of my goals not to miss any uploads, because I'm trying to consistently upload on here every every Friday. Okay, now why am I so excited about doing this whole makeup thing on here? Get ready with me, I'm going to tell you guys why. So because I'm using color. And why is that exciting? Because normally I do not like use color on my eyes. I'm just very do my makeup, an eyeliner, and that's it. That's that for the day, and you know, go about my business or whatever else I have to do. And now I'm just blending pinka in as well. Just, you know, go about my business is really that quick and easy. But lately I've been like, you know what, maybe I should explore with color. Nothing wrong with a little bit of color, you know. So that is where we're at, and so far it's not been looking bad. I think I was just really scared because I don't really know how to, you know, put the colors together very well like the experts and everything. But so far I've not been walking around looking like a masquerade, and yeah, and I really love this palette. So hey, it makes it easy. Okay, this thing blends out like that, and so it makes it really easy to use. So I have no fear of, you know, just looking raggedy, because that's not what you want to do. You don't want to look raggedy. You want to be like, you know, use a little bit of color and then look cute with it, and you know, just You get what I'm, yeah, that. So now that I have those two in there, and those were edges and the pinker, I'm just going to go ahead and put wigglies, just a little bit of wigglies in here. Literally just going to put that on there. So while I'm doing this with the utmost concentration you've ever seen, I'm going to talk about something. So I saw a tweet by Uwani, and it was about basically, what was it about again? Apparently she was in class, and when your first day of school, or like when a semester starts and you're asked to introduce yourself. So she was asked to introduce herself, and she said her name, and she was asked if she had a nickname, and she responded that no, she did not, but does he? And I was like, I playfully like put that on my Instagram stories. I was like, should I try this? In all honesty, I probably would not, because most likely I would not even get the chance to do that, because well, lately some of the classes that I've been in, nobody's like calling out names. They just like pass out the paper, like sign if you're here or whatever. But I definitely know what she's talking about. It's like, okay, first things first, like I don't blame some people. My name is not the easiest name, even for Nigerians, because I've met Nigerians that are like, what? Like, where are you from? And that's okay, because my name is a mouthful, even for me sometimes. Like, Ogenekewe, like, who the hell it to get? But nonetheless, it's like, they make it sound like as if they can't even try to pronounce it. Try to pronounce it. Like, just look at it. Like when I look at people's names, if I have to say your name out, I can read, I can spell, I know what pronunciation sounds like, so I'm going to try and pronounce it to the best of my abilities. If it's a name that's not, because there are other people with other names that do sound interesting, but no, it's like, oh, do you have a nickname? Or I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this, thanks. And something else that I do is, like, if I call, like maybe my bank or something, or I get a call and they're like, am I speaking with I keep quiet until you're done. If you can't pronounce it, then you're not speaking to her. And yeah, I saw the name thing and I was just like, girl. And she was getting the nod of approval from the other Asians in the class. It's just like, story of our life, man. Story of our life. But they can pronounce Schneider. I promise you they can. They can't pronounce my name. Like O-G. How hard is it? Okay, so with that being said, with about being over here and the name stuff, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. Yeah, that. I don't know why, for some reason that was hard to say. But yeah, continuing with what I was saying, now I'm going to talk about Nigerians and names, and this is a pet peeve, honestly, because I experienced this a lot. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you, with Nigerians, and it's extremely irritating. And after you hear what I have to say, if you're one of the people that does this, please, I'm using God to beg you, stop it. It means you tell them they've never heard it before, and that's perfectly okay. That's normal. You know, it's not a name you hear every day. Honestly, I think I can count how many people I've met whose names, you know, who has the name Kewe, like maybe one. And that was like in passing, and I was just passing, I just said the name and I was like, oh. And it was Rukewe, by the way. Actually two. I had a classmate in primary school and she had a younger sister and they named her Rukewe. Not Kewe, but Rukewe. And that's another one, but that one is not like a big deal, honestly. So I was saying, and I'm about to put my foundation on, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Spice Rum. I normally use chai, but I used it the other day and my neck and my face, they were not sinking. So I figured something wasn't right. So, okay. So I'll say, what was I even saying? Yes, I'm talking about the people that do this thing. And after I go ahead to say, oh, you know, my name is Kewa, you know, where are you from? You know, that and the third. I'm from Delta State. Oh, you're Igbo. Okay, now, number one, that's not like too far-fetched, because if you know like your states and you know the tribes within them, you would know that they are Igbo. They're Delta Igbos. That's a fact, you know, that's not that crazy. Okay, I'm not Igbo, I'm Robo, I'm an Robo girl and everything, and I try as much as I can to explain that, because you know, if you don't know, well, now you do. I'm an Robo girl. You are still Igbo, all of you are the same. What? Okay, number one, let's get into this. Let's go ahead and dissect these people's stupidity, because that's exactly what I feel like it is. Stupidity. And they're just like exhibiting themselves like openly, no shame, nothing. Like they actually don't even care that they sound very, very ignorant. Not at all. Not at all. And if you've ever met me and you've done that, yes, I felt you were stupid. That's how I felt about you. Okay, now let me go ahead and carry on. And it's just like, no, that's not the case, sir or ma'am. I'm actually a Yoruba girl. I don't understand Igbo. I don't speak Igbo. I mean, I understand Kedu, you know, and I understand Michiono, because I used to hear that like from Igbo people that were around me. But does that make me an Igbo girl? No. Not that there's anything wrong with being an Igbo girl, but it's just like, don't like be ignorant and then somebody corrects you and then you choose to still continue to be stupid. There's nothing cute about that at all. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on my concealer in chestnut. Like, there's nothing nice about it, there's nothing cute about it. You literally sound very, very stupid, and I keep using stupid because like the other words that I want to use are not okay, so I'm not going to use them. So we're just going to use stupid. And it's just like, even there are people that have met that even after explaining that to them, that you know, this is what it is, they still like ignore you and continue to say whatever they want to say. And I've just learned to like not explain myself, like especially because there are people that genuinely don't know, but like especially if I like explain myself the first time and I tell you, okay, this is not what it is and this is what it is, and you deliberately, even after I say that, be like, I beg, then I'm not going to continue. and a lot of Nigerians are guilty of that. And I'm saying it because I've clearly experienced it, and it's the most irritating thing on the planet. So I didn't feel like wasting my saliva anymore, but since I'm here talking about names, I might as well mention this pet peeve. I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten kind of angry like once or twice about that, because you know I was dealing with like exceptionally stupid people, but then I was like, I'm not going to let anybody, like anybody, make me step out of my peaceful, graceful character, because I'm a very graceful girl. Okay, I'm not going to let anybody, you know, just make me, like anybody that knows me knows that, you know, I don't like wahala. I'm a very, you know, peace loving person. So I just let it go. Like if you want to be exhibiting your stupidity outside, feel free. It's just very sad. It's nothing cute about it. Okay, get it together. I'm going to blend now. Okay, and I feel like I was just extra for no reason. But let me tell you, until you've experienced this, like, you would not understand why I am so angry. People, it's like, oh, there's only 3 major tribes, so you have to fall under either one of those 3 canopies. You're either Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa, and that's not the case. Okay, that's never been the case. We just, you know, left it as is. But like, in all honesty, like even amongst the Yoruba people, we have different dialects. You have Egba people, for the love of God. You have Ilaje people. Okay, so it's just like even within that one centralized Yoruba that we, you know, call it, you have all these different, you know, inter-ethnic groups. So why would you feel like, because, let me stop talking about it, because now it will become like a thing. Actually, not become like a thing, it's just really irritating. I'd just rather not speak on it. Clearly it's a pet peeve for me and a very touchy subject. If you just want to annoy me or you want to try and be funny, just come and meet me and be like, ah, you this Igbo girl. And it's not because you're calling me an Igbo girl, so nobody will say I have anything against Igbo people. I don't. Okay, it's the fact that you're, you know, deliberately ignoring the fact that I am not, and I've told you, I'm not from this place. I'm from a whole different, you know, part of Nigeria. So yeah, that is my whole irritation with that. And I'm setting my face now with the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder in deep peach. So that's it for me. You know, if you've ever experienced something like that though, like, let me know, like, comments, you know, follow me on Instagram, let's talk about it. I actually want to like hear like different people's like experiences with that. Okay, so I went ahead to line my use my eyeliner to line my eyes, and I am so dusted up the powder, and I have and now I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline. This is always so hard for me. It's like, okay, with that, I literally have to close my eyes and then start from my mom. But like and now I'm just going to go in with edges on my bottom. just right there. I'm going to go in with edges and pinka, the colors that I used up there. And I'm about to cry. Just going to put that lightly on there, and now I'm going to take a little bit of pinka. Whew. Tears. I know there's some people like me that nothing can touch your eye. You just feel like you just want to like burst into tears, even if realistically you're not going to cry. I'm one of those people, like I keep closing my eyes. But yes, now that I have that done, I'm just going to go ahead. Oh yes, I'm going to go in my inner my eye with Soleil. Whoosh. It's just gonna be, I think I did a little bit too much on this end, but hey, I'm sunny and bright, just like the word soleil. Soleil. Anywho, now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and use my pressed powder, my Iman pressed powder in medium deep, and just going to go over everything. Oh, my brushes smell so nice. So I've been using this brush cleaner I got from Target, and it smells heavenly. Like when I do my makeup, I'm like, it smells so good. So if you see me like sniffing my brush, I'm not crazy. I just like how it smells. It smells really good. Okay, that's very important. And also clean your brushes, people. Yes, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna use my blush. I have this Makeup Revolution brush and blush in Rose Kiss, and just going to apply this very nicely. You see that? I'm blushing, guys. Okay guys, I'm back. So I went ahead and highlighted. I told you I used the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Hustler Baby, and then on top of that I used the Makeup Revolution Pro in Golden Glare, and I went ahead to put on the lashes. It was a struggle, but I made it. Okay, I mastered it. Okay, maybe not quite mastered, but it looks okay, right? Yeah. Maybe one day I'll record like my struggle of putting lashes on, but I get the job done with tweezers and a bunch of other things. And yes, this is the finished look. Lips, for my lips I did I lined my lips with the Maybelline Color Sensational shaping lip liner, and this is in Divine Wine. And on top of that I used Morphe lipstick in Tempt, and then I used the Fenty Beauty gloss bomb over that, and that's basically it for the look. So yeah, thanks for hanging with me, thanks for chilling with me and listen to me just rant and rave. Gorgeous is this hair, by the way. This is actually the ultra clip-in hair thingy, and I decided to try it out and I love it. Like literally in 30 minutes I had hair. Okay, from what I looked like before I put this on. Whew, let's not get into that, but how are we feeling as a look? Let me know what you think. And yes, definitely like and subscribe and follow me on my social medias on Twitter and Instagram. I'm trying to get back on Twitter now, and if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below, what you'd like to see from me. Yes guys, until next time. Okay, all right, that's it.